The winter months after the Christmas holidays are usually the worst time of year for us. Cold, dark, nothing much to do except for work and media. We mostly stay indoors except for walking the dog and taking exercise walks. It's easy to fall into a day-to-day maintenance routine that quickly becomes deadening. Get up, eat breakfast, a coffee, work at the computer, maybe stop at the grocery store, dinner of the same foods again, watch some of the same media, sleep, repeat. It quickly starts to feel like we're Bill Murray in the Groundhog Day movie. Every day is the same, with minimal chances for any kind of fresh experience that would break us out of the stupor of day-to-day life. It can get depressing. Another day, no change in sight. We work remotely out of our house, and many days it can be difficult to face turning on the computer and starting the workday. Time for something new. It's important to manage your stimulation to keep yourself feeling alive, especially as you get older and have less opportunities for novelty. You're old enough to have already done just about everything. Your work slows down or ends, your other responsibilities diminish, your physical capacity is reduced, so you become less active in general. It can be easy to slip into a Groundhog Day lifestyle. So it becomes important to proactively engage with something in your environment on a regular basis to keep your brain stimulated. Try to find a new or different activity. Actively seek out new experiences. We usually start planning out a spring travel itinerary in the fall. Anything to get away, small trips or large. Driving a few hours to a hotel for a weekend in a new place can sometimes do the trick. Just 2 nights away can seem like a much longer getaway if you go to the right place. Traveling overseas is better. Find an entirely new place with a different climate, new foods, new challenges. That can reactivate your system and bring you back to life and has a more lasting impact. We try to travel for several months when we go out of the country. Slow travel, staying in one place for a few weeks or months. Living in a new environment for an extended period helps us re-energize and become inspired. We went to Edinburgh, Scotland last March and spent a month and a half visiting with our daughter who's a student at the university. We rented an amazing 1-bedroom furnished apartment with a full kitchen and living room in a nice downtown area. We were walking distance to good grocery stores, intimate bars and restaurants, museums, stores, coffee shops, bakeries. It gave us a few weeks of different places to explore, different foods to eat, and soccer on the pub televisions. Lots of new tasks to perform, like the trip over, filling the refrigerator, getting a monthly bus pass, getting a pass to a nearby gym in a Victorian building with an amazing pool and sauna, locating just the right pubs and restaurants, planning some side trips. The weather in Scotland in March and April is cold, windy, and rainy. It gets dark early, but the new environment can recharge you and break you out of that Groundhog Day stupor. Those first few days in a new place always seem especially vivid. The air has a different smell, the light's different and somewhat special. The newness and uncertainty adds a bit of risk. Will the apartment be acceptable, or will there be some fatal flaws that'll ruin the visit? We've stayed in Edinburgh for numerous times before for weeks at a time, so we know the central city pretty well. So this trip had a bit less mystery and risk, but it's still exciting every time we visit. It's an opportunity to try new things, to revisit older experiences that we liked, like revisiting our favorite restaurants and trying some new ones, getting to know the new neighborhood and visiting others that we previously stayed in, recalling how to use the bus app to determine the routes, finding new stores to get staples for our apartment. After a few days away, we feel a new energy. We feel recharged. The Groundhog Day calendar has flipped to a new day. Thanks for watching.